How do you do your best work? That's the topic of today's video. This is Life and Business and I am Diana Nostrom. Everybody is giving all of this advice. This is the best, this is the best, this is the best. What I realized, and hopefully you have too, we're all different. So what works best for me might not work best for you. That is why I try to give you a lot of different ways to do things. I try to inspire you to figure out what works the best for you. So today I'm gonna talk a little bit about tackling your to-do list. So what is it that makes you work the best? Brian Tracy wrote the book Eat That Frog, which is about looking at which problem is the hardest and tackling that first. So Brian Tracy wrote the book Eat That Frog, which is about looking at what is the hardest task you have on your to-do list for the day, and then tackling that first. So eat the frog is kind of, or eat that frog is this thing about when you've done that, that is the most disgusting thing or the hardest thing of the day is done. So everything else is gonna seem easy. And that sounds great, right? But that works best for some, and for others something else works best. For me, sometimes, not always. So it also depends on mood and everything. So the other strategy that I have, that I use, and often, well, most often actually, is that I start with the small things. So whenever I have a task, I will start with the small and easy things, the ones that gives me momentum, because the thing is, it can be so daunting to have this big ugly frog to look at that I just never get going, and that's not very helpful, right? So instead what I do is I list, of course, all of my tasks I have to do, and then I start by the small ones. So figuring out what is it that will make it easy for me, what is it that's easy for me to do, and then I have a victory on doing that, so that now I can tackle the next task on the list. And it's not as bad because it's just a small thing. So it's the smallest thing on my list, right? So it's not that bad. So what kind of person are you? Are you the kind of person that likes tackling the big, hard stuff first? Or do you like to gain momentum by taking the small and easier tasks first to then build up to the bigger tasks? I think it's a really important thing to know, because when you know that, you can plan your day better and you can plan how you work. So if you haven't already tried it, I would try both techniques and figure out what works for you. Even maybe try and figure out, is there a correlation between the mood you're in and which method works best, so that you have the best strategy for your workday, whatever mood you're in or whatever state of mind you're in that day. That's it for today. Have a great day.